Welcome back to Masculine Scrapping. I am working on a spread in Joey, our cat's memorial album. When Joey was about 4 years old, I got a chihuahua, and here he is as a baby. He's just really cute, but the cat was like, what is this thing? And so designed this spread around that, and designed on the Cricut design space, and then written and drew and cut out using my Cricut Maker. All of these images are in Cricut Access, and so I had a lot of fun with this. Gonna start working on putting it together. Again, I don't usually show the process of designing that and putting it together because it's pretty time intensive, and I don't know that you want to watch all of that part of the process. I just think it's a little more fun to see the final pieces going together. I'm going to have to slide that under the ear. I had to put that together because there were, ahead of time, because there were some of these pieces that I didn't want to lose. See this inside part? I didn't want to lose those in between making it and putting it together. Now I do want to show you something very interesting here. I mismeasured these photos. They are actually 5 1/4, not 6 long. So you can see that it's a little bit too long. So I'm actually going to put these in place, and then I'm going to cut it and then do a trim on it. It's actually better that it was bigger than smaller. If it had been too small, I would have had to do the whole thing all over again. So I'm just going to line this up right down the middle of the cat's nose, and then we will trim it from there. Okay. Eyes on the cat were actually looking another direction, and I used the Cricut Design Studio to okay, I feel good right about there. Cut the eyes out and turn them so that it would look a little bit better, because I wanted him, instead of looking up, I want him looking down at the dog. And I'm just going to round these edges using a corner cutter. So again, made a mistake, but not hard to fix at all. So these are now ready to go. I found this fun paper from my aunt's paper collection, and I am just going to tear it right down the middle. And these are paws. Now, if they're cat paws or dog paws, it doesn't matter, because I have cats and dogs in the pictures here. And so we're just going to put that like that. And same thing, oops, there we go, on this side. I am going to put this orange stripe in here, because that is going to be where I'm going to sew our pattern. Oh dear, okay, what's going on? Same thing here. This paper is a little too small, which is okay. We will put it on, and then I will trim. This is probably from Creative Memories, and their albums are not quite they're not quite 12 by 12. They're about 11 3/4. So their paper often leaves that 1/4 inch at the top, so, which is fine. I can cut it off, and it'll just be a little bit smaller in the album. But you remember I had to do that to the last spread as well, and so it won't really be that noticeable. I'm trying to decide if I want to put this like that or on the edge. I think I'm going to put it straight on the edge. Again, not too much tape on that piece because we are going to be sewing that down, but I need enough so that it won't move when I'm putting the sewing machine, doing the sewing with the sewing machine. So just come in here and take that part off, and we'll do the same with this. So the spread will be a little smaller than 12 by 12, but I like this paper enough that I'm willing to sacrifice that 1/4 inch to do that. So there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I love the way that looks. That looks fun. Okay. So we need to move over to the sewing machine so that I can sew this piece. So we'll see you over at the sewing machine table. Take care. All right, we are at the sewing table, and I'm just going to get the process started with a quick stitch. And same stitch as before. So by this time, you've seen this a couple times, but if you're watching this video for the first time, you'll see what I'm doing. I'm going to speed the machine up. A little harder to hear me over this, but I'll speed it up just so it goes quicker. And we'll slow it down when we get near the end. Stop it. You got to kind of learn the pattern so you know exactly when to stop it. There we go, and finish it off. All right, we will see you back at the cutting table, excuse me, the craft table. All right, we are back at the craft table. Just going to make sure I get that straight. There we go. Okay, just taking the threads and taping them down, that way they don't get in the way when you're putting them into the album. We'll do that on both sides. There we go. Really am enjoying how this spread is turning out. There we go. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and get those taped down. Memorial album for our cat Joey. He has left us for about 3 years. I think he was just old and decided it was time to go and escaped from our house. But lots of good memories with him. And my son actually had a cat that he could not take with him when he was moving. And that cat's name is Simba. And looks almost the same, and so it has been nice to have that replacement cat in our house. So there we go. Memorial album for Joey and him meeting our new chihuahua Snobben. This says, "What did Brandon bring home now?" Thanks for watching. Would love to see your projects. Have a great day. Take care.